To ensure the security of its citizens by expanding its settlements into Gaza. The matter is being discussed at the so-called Return to Gaza conference, which was convened in response to the October 7th Hamas attack. That triggered an immediate backlash from Hamas, which accused Israel of going against the International Court of Justice ruling.
The holding of a conference by the fascist coalition ruling in the Zionist entity reveals the hidden intentions to implement the crime of displacement and ethnic cleansing against our Palestinian people. Additionally, the organization of this conference reflects this rogue entity's disregard for international laws and resolutions and the recent decisions of the International Court of Justice, which demanded it to take all measures to stop the genocide in Gaza.
So I'm here at Binyanei Ha'uma, which is the main convention center in Jerusalem. There's more than 5,000 people here. The overwhelming majority are Orthodox Jews wearing skull caps, tzitzit fringes coming out of their pants. Most of them, a lot of them, holding weapons, automatic weapons and pistols. They're here for a conference about the resettlement of Gaza. Inside the convention center are the most extreme right-wing elements of the government, from the Minister of Tourism, Chaim Katz, Smotrich and Ben Gvir.
Mr. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, I am addressing you from this stage. It is a shame to wait another 19 years to understand that Gush Katif and northern Samaria in the West Bank must be returned. The responsibility of a brave leadership is to make courageous decisions. This is the time to return home. This is the time to return to Israel. It is time to encourage the immigration of Gaza residents, and it's time to pass the death penalty law for terrorists. It is time to win.
People inside the conference hall are chanting for the transfer of the Palestinians outside of Israel. And now let's hear some of the people that I interviewed a little bit early on to hear what their thoughts are about the resettlement of Gaza.
The Jewish people is indigenous to the land of Israel, and this is where we want to live and need to live.
I feel that we are continuing the greatest endeavor of the Jewish people, returning, to our country after like 2,000 years of disasters.
The victory will be when we will return to Gaza with Israeli control, Israeli renewed settlement. We will have sovereignty over all of Judea and Samaria. We will return and correct the mistakes and the tragedies of the Oslo agreements, and we will have Jewish sovereignty between the river and the sea, so that they will not destroy Israel, so that it will not be able to continue with Europe and America, because that's the program.
The main problem with the Arabs in Gaza is not that there are so many of them or that they would be a problem with democracy. The problem is that they want to kill us. They have to go. They cannot be next to us.
As you can see behind me, there is a map of Gaza with the names of the new settlements that they plan on building in Gaza if the people here get their way. A lot of people here are trying to raise money. People are handing out paperwork now, propaganda. They're handing out sheets like this, which show Israel committing suicide by nurturing Israeli Arabs. It doesn't even say Palestinians, it says Israeli Arabs. On the bottom it says that you need to transfer the Arabs outside of Israel, as they were chanting transfer inside. On the other side of the sheets they're handing out are biblical, Talmudic, and rabbinic references that God gave the land of Israel to the Jewish people and not to Gentiles. If these people get their way, it will definitely cause a lot of trouble for the state of Israel. This is Robbie Berman reporting live from Jerusalem.